So VidCon is a thing that's happening soon, and I know that there are those of you out there that it might be your first year going, and last year was my first year going, and there were some things that I learned while going to VidCon that I wish that people had told me before I went. So I thought that I would just sit down with you guys today and just share some of these things that I learned last year, so that maybe you guys will have an easier time than I had, because I want you guys to have the funnest, easiest time at VidCon. The first thing that you guys just need to accept right now is that you are not going to meet everybody that you want to meet. There's a lot of people that go to VidCon, and there's a lot of people that love the same people, and so sometimes too many people get in one line for a signing or a meet and greet or whatever, and then that number of people mathematically is not going to work out for the amount of time set aside for that one person's signing. So what they do when this happens is that they close down the line, and it's really sad and unfortunate, but you know, they're just doing their job. So if that happens to you, please don't get upset with the people telling you that you're not allowed to get in line. These people show up for work just like anybody else, and they do what they're told, and they have to do their job, and they have to be on their feet all day. They have to deal with like all of these really excited people, and they're excited about things that these people probably don't know about. Please do not get upset with the people that are just doing their job. It's also a really good idea to bring some snacks with you. Chances are you're gonna forget to eat a meal every once in a while when you go to VidCon, because there is a lot happening and it's all day. Which is why it's a good idea to bring some snacks with you. Always keep a bottle of water with you. You have to stay hydrated. You don't want to have to leave VidCon because you got dehydrated. This is really, really important. Like, I can't stress this to you enough. Please stay hydrated and eat food. Another fact that you just need to accept is that you are going to be tired the entire time. And I'm not talking about just tired, you will be exhausted. Last year I made the mistake of never taking a nap when I should have. This led to me having a breakdown at Disneyland at 9:30 at night because I was just so tired. So please take naps, please rest as much as you possibly can. Do not be the 20-year-old girl crying to her mom at 9:30 at night at Disneyland. You don't want to be like me. I'm not gonna make that same mistake twice. Another really important thing to do is to pack efficiently. This was the backpack that they gave us last year. Just a nice little backpack. This is what I used for the majority of the convention, but I did find that this kind of backpack is really difficult when you have a lot of stuff with you. It doesn't have any pockets or anything. All your stuff is just kind of jumbled up in there. But if you want to use one of these, totally fine. Most people did. This year I think that this is the backpack I'm gonna go with because it's small and it's light, but it also has pockets so that I can kind of separate out my stuff and it'll be way easier to find. So we just have a little granola bar or like a bag of chips or something to munch on if you get really hungry and don't have a chance to go buy something else to eat. Always have a bottle of water with you. You should also probably have a little notebook. I'll probably have this one, so that way just if you need to write something down or if you want to write something to somebody that you're about to meet because you know you won't get time, that would be a really good idea. You might want to have just like a little like sweater or a jacket or something because sometimes it does get really cold in the convention center and you're sitting in a panel and you have to sit there the whole time and you might get cold. Another really important thing I wish I would have done last year is to have mobile notifications on tweets. Your favorite YouTubers are going to be tweeting when their signing is, and they're going to be tweeting about where they are in the convention. And if you are a fan of some smaller YouTubers, they'll probably tweet out when they're going to do like a meetup thing. It's always really nice just to have mobile notifications on tweets. Something else really important to know is that your phone, for some reason, will be dying all the time. So something else to always keep in your backpack is your phone charger. Make sure that you have the little thing that plugs into the wall because there are outlets where you can just sit and charge your phone for a while if you need to. Something else really important is to remember that your favorite YouTubers are also human beings. I understand that you're going to be really excited to meet them. I definitely am really excited to meet people. When you meet them, please treat them normally. Don't freak out. Just smile and say hi and maybe say something really nice to them. But don't be creepy and don't get overly excited to their face. They are also human beings. Please don't freak them out. If you see somebody walking around the convention center, it's definitely okay to like say hello to them. Please remember that these people are here and they're doing a lot of different things and they could very well be on their way to something that they are obligated to be at. Please don't get offended if they can't stop and sign something or take a picture with you because they have things to do as well. They're not just there to sit on their ass. They are there to go to panels and do meet and greets, and they have to be at these things on time. I can guarantee you that they would love to take a picture with you, but sometimes they just can't, and you have to accept that. It's also important to be prepared beforehand. Vidcon releases a schedule on their Vidcon website, so it is possible for you to go through all of that and plan out exactly what you want to do and when. It's really important that you do this. I cannot stress this to you enough. Please know what you're going to do on what day. This can also help because a lot of the times the lines get really long for things you want to go to, and you have to get there like an hour early. Like I said, a lot of your time is going to be spent waiting in line at Vidcon. Since you're waiting in line, you are definitely going to need to bring something to do. Just bring like a book or a card game or something like that, something that you can do when you get bored waiting in line. Also, do make sure that your camera is charged. What I did last year is that as soon as I would get to my hotel after the convention, I would immediately upload all of my pictures to my computer, and then I would charge my camera all night, and I would put the battery back in when I would leave in the morning. If I wasn't actually out and about doing things, my camera was charging. It would also be a very good idea to bring business cards with you. I made the mistake last year of not doing this, but when you're waiting in line, you're also meeting a lot of people that also have YouTube channels, and you kind of want to exchange information. When you're making all these new friends and these new contacts, you want to make sure that they can have your information in an easy way, otherwise they will probably lose or forget it. Something I wish I would have done last year is registering early. Vidcon opens registration a day early, and you're gonna want to go a day early, because the next day you don't want to waste time waiting in line for registration when you could be like waiting in line for like the John and Hank meetup. So definitely go to registration on Wednesday before the other people go. A way to be extremely efficient at Vidcon is to have your group of people and kind of work in teams. What I mean by this is like saving each other spots in line. It's important to like split up and know who wants to go to what at what time, and that way you can save each other spots in line, and then all of you can go to the thing that was really important. Like I said, it's really important to be super efficient and organized when you go to Vidcon, because that way you can make sure that you get to go to everything you want to go to. So I'll be at Vidcon again this year, and so if you're gonna be there, please let me know. I would love to like find a time to say hi to you, or if you're going and you happen to see me there, please say hi. So I hope that these little tips and tricks help you guys have the best time possible at Vidcon. Vidcon is an amazing experience, and you get to meet a lot of really cool people who are passionate about the same things as you, and it's really an amazing experience, and so I hope that you guys have the best time. And like I said, if you see me there, please say hi, or if you want to meet up at some point, let me know, and I will see you guys there. Bye!